Hey guys, well, we have some new additions to the garage. Let's give you a quick tour. Got this Katana that I've been doing some work on, cleaning the tire or carburetors on it, getting it running. It's quite the chore. Just picked this Honda up. I'll do a video on it. It's pretty smashed up, but ST 1300. Don't know much about that bike. Do some research on that. Of course, you know, there's my KTM, and you gotta love the bent up Bonneville. Still working on getting parts for it. So basically, it needs wheels, and then it's a rider. But anyways, back to today's video. A Victory 2009 Victory Vision Deluxe. I don't know what the Deluxe is. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But this bike is absolutely massive. Been kind of boogered up. The majority of the damage is right here. This bike has some miles on it. Just look how big this sucker is. Just a big dude. Never taken apart a bike quite like this. It'll be interesting to see. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. But let's talk about the damage. Well, first off, this bike paid $40. That's right, winning bid was $40. With fees out the door was $161. This bike came from Redding, California. So for me to go get the bike, it was 3 tanks of gas. Depending on, you know, where you're at, depends on the cost. But anyways, out the door, $161. What's wrong with it? Well, it does ride. I did ride it a little bit. It's missing this cover, which I think that's just a snap-on cover. It's missing, this got boogered up. This got pretty rashed. Gauge cluster got busted, which I think you could just get a cover and fix that. This whole right side got ripped off. Windscreen busted. Right side fairing pretty screwed up. Missing this cover. The left side fairing completely gone, and like I said, this is where the damage is. So what you've got, it looks like you need a new lower frame. This piece that goes all the way up and around, you need a new one of those. You need a new foot peg mount, which I kind of tried straightening it out a little bit because this was totally folded all the way back. But I had to take off the shifter to make it work. Kind of a unique story. I unloaded it at my uncle's house and had to ride it home, and I just put it in first gear and rode it. Didn't have to go far. He doesn't live far. But anyways, how much would it take to get this beast back on the road? Well, let's talk about something. It has 143,000 miles on the odometer. So that's a lot. That is a lot of miles. Looks like they wrote it right there. That's just a crazy amount. Maybe not for these. Maybe that's normal for a touring bike, but okay. So $167 for a gauge cluster, $316 for a headlight, $40 for a right mirror, front fairing $800, left foot peg $175, left or lower frame support $325, right bag cover $136, right box cover $80, windscreen $75. So $2,114 in parts. I paid $161, so you would be all in for $2,275. $2,275 gets this thing rolling down the road, looking good again. You know, is it worth it? This is my opinion. I don't think it is. Kelley Blue Book says it's an $8,155 is what it Blue Book's at. But that's, Kelley Blue Book didn't take into account the mileage and didn't take into account that it is a reconstructed title. So I think with a reconstructed title and those kind of miles, you're looking at $3,000. Could you make a couple bucks? Yeah, you could. If you really wanted a rider, you know, yeah, then it's not bad. If you really wanted it for your own personal use, you're into it pretty cheap. I think the play should be to buy a right foot peg for a left foot peg for 175 bucks, and then sell it as a rider. Sell it to somebody. I think you could list it for 1,500 bucks and sell it on Craigslist for 1,500 bucks. A running and riding bike. Because you kind of can't, I tried, you can't really bend that back. Maybe, I doubt it. 175 bucks, you get a whole foot peg. So then try and sell it for 1,500. Maybe you sell it for 1,000. 1,000 bucks? I think you would sell it pretty quick, because I've looked what is out there for 1,000 bucks. This is pretty nice for 1,000 bucks. So that's my take on this thing. I'm gonna part it out. Not gonna mess with it. But I'm sure there's lots of parts people need. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and check me out on the next one. Give me a like or a subscribe if you like this stuff. Thanks again.